Hi, everybody. My name is Sangeeta, and I want to share with you a story on one of the rasas from the Navarasa. Let me not tell you which rasa I will be telling a story on. I'll leave it up to you. You can you can understand and take whichever emotion that you feel closest to after listening to the story. So here I go. Once upon a time, long, long, long ago, Mama Duck, she decided to build a nest for herself. She built a nest, and in that nest, she laid some eggs. There were 6 eggs in total in that nest. So Mama Duck, she sat on those eggs a whole day to keep them warm. It was a long wait, and she was all alone. But what else could she do but wait and wait and wait? And she waited. She waited for many, many days. Finally, one day, she was overjoyed to see some cracks on those eggs. She waited for a few more days until the eggs hatched. And when the eggs hatched, little ducklings came out of all those eggs. Oh, how beautiful they were. Mama Duck took them on her lap. She looked at them, mwah, kissed them on their forehead, rocked them gently one by one, and let them down again. The next one, mwah, and the third one, mwah, the fourth one, mwah, and the fifth one. Mwah. And wait, there were only one, two, three, four, five. 5 of them. When Mama Duck looked around, she saw that the sixth egg, the largest of them all, was yet to hatch. What could she do? So she just sat there and waited for a few more days. And in some days, even this egg hatched. And out came one more duckling. But this duckling did not look like the other 5 ducklings. This one was different. This one was what people call ugly. This one was grey and huge. Ew, that can't be my baby, said Mama Duck. But she had no choice. She had to take care of them all. As days passed, months passed, all the ducklings started to grow together. But the 5 ducklings made fun of this large duckling. All the time, they pulled his leg. They wouldn't even play with him. And this made this duckling feel very, very sad and very lonely. He felt very sorry for himself. He felt as if he was not enough. He felt as if he would never be enough. One day, this duckling was shocked when he looked at his own reflection in the water. Oh no, I'm so ugly, he said. And he started to cry. He cried and cried and cried a lot. And when he was done crying, he left home and went away. He went away into the forest. He went all alone. He went deep inside the forest where he saw a little hut. He peeped into that hut and he saw that there was a woman sitting inside that hut with her cat and her dog. The woman called him inside, and when he went there, she patted him on his head and kept him with them. But a few days passed, and after a few days, the cat and dog they became very mean with this duckling. They started to make fun of him. They pulled his leg, and once again, the duckling, feeling very lonely and very sad, left home. Winter was just setting in. The duckling had no place to go, so he just stayed in the open. One day, when he was seated in the open under a tree, he was shivering, and a farmer who was passing by from that place saw the duckling. He bent down and he took the duckling and took him home with him. He took care of the duckling, he fed him. But as soon as spring arrived, he took the duckling and left him in a pond. Once more, the duckling was all alone. He didn't know where to go. One day he was swimming alone in the pond when, at a distance, he saw a group of swans. A mama swan with her baby swans. They looked so beautiful. They were all smiling and laughing and playing with each other. The duckling wanted to go and join them, play with them, laugh with them, and as he was about to start towards that direction, he remembered about how ugly he looked. So he stopped himself and he turned around to leave from there. And as he started to leave, the swans, the baby swans, started to follow him. They followed him and they called him. They asked him to stop and they asked him to join them. The duckling was shocked. Not just that, when he turned around, he saw that Mama Swan was waiting for him. She was standing there looking at him with so much love, with a smile on her face. He swam towards her. And when he went close to her, she hugged him tight. While he was hugging Mama Swan, he heard all the other swans say, "Oh my God, look at him. He's the most beautiful amongst all of us." And that's when the duckling remembered how much everybody else made fun of him. He remembered how much everybody had hurt him. And he began to cry. He hugged Mama Swan tight and he cried and cried inconsolably, uncontrollably. He cried a lot. But today, he was crying not because he thought of himself as an ugly duckling, but he was crying because he knew that he was a beautiful swan. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the story. Do let us know which is the emotion that meant the most to you while listening to the story. Thank you again. Bye.